I kind of went there with him. I said, you really were a shit father, man. Well, you got to take me on now at this point in my life. Well, kind of, yeah, that's what I'm doing, Dad. And I realized that my mother was a victim of that, and I had the longest time. I had a hard time with my mom, man. I didn't get along with her. But now I feel so bad for Marjorie. I love her, and I know what she had a serious bout with depression. Now I know that, So I'm glad I came to these realizations, about myself and my life. And everybody's fighting their wars, too. I don't think I'm unique.
How did you come by the realizations, though? Like you're talking, I don't know what you learned from the specifics of telling your dad how you felt and forgiving him before he passed.
Well, I don't know that I forgave him, Dan, before he passed. I did know that I loved him, and I knew that he was an adopted kid. He had his life. But I was pissed at him. But I told him I loved him before he passed, and I watched him die. And my mother, I still didn't understand. I didn't understand him either, but I knew that I loved her. It wasn't until, God, dude, I don't know what gets us to that place. It was probably about 10 years ago when I realized that I was stealing food because I was hungry, not because I was, trying to be Oliver Twist's best friend. And that was sad, man, when you realize that. We went from my father was very successful to that, and I was angry with my dad about that. I forgave my mother right then and there. I realized that my mom had been through hell. But I knew that this hatred that I was harboring, and that wasn't even hatred, but this anger at my father I was harboring wasn't doing me any goddamn good. I can't go through my whole life hating people, So I recognized he was a flawed person, and God damn it, I love you anyway, Dad. I'm not quite sure what you did that was good, I think. But he gave me a little bit of my sense of humor, my brother too. But you must have been challenged, and you must have been in a lot of pain yourself, man. And I know he was adopted. He didn't find out who his real mother was until he got out of the Army. And I think that's why they left Canada. When he found out that his real mother was an American, I think that's when he packed up my mom and my older brother and sister and came to the United States, came to California.